Okay, hello, good afternoon. With me again, Mulyadi Naiborhu. Uh, in this occasion, I'm going to make a video about uh, an electrical field as part of the subjects which I need to make actually in form of the YouTube. But first of all, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Mulyadi Naiborhu, and my number is 1312000 and 8. And I'm currently studying University of Batam as majoring electrical engineering. So at this time, I'm going to make a presentation about the electrics and magnetic field. Okay, so electric and magnetics, or magnet and electrical, actually are one of the things that actually related to one another. It's a kind of thing that we really find in our daily life. I mean, the applications of the electricals and mechanical. The magnetic actually is our daily life. We really see this kind of thing every day. We even use it every day. And by the time I finish this presentation, we're gonna understand how the magnetic and electrical field really is part of our life. Okay, magnetic field is an exerted area around the magnetic force. It is obtained by moving the electrical charges, and the directions of the magnetic field is indicated by lines. While the electrical fields are generated around the particles, which obtains the electrical charges. During this process, positive charges are drawn while the negative charges are repelled. While the electrical field is the regions around the electrical charge where the electrical force exists, we call that one with electrical field. So it's two different things actually, but it has the same principles. Whereas the area around the magnet, where the pole of the magnet exhibits a force of attraction or repulsion, is called with magnetic field. An object with the moving charge always has both magnetic and electrical field. They have some similarities and also have two different fields with same characteristic. Both of the fields are interrelated with so-called with electromagnetic field, but both of them actually is not dependent each other. So the applications of the magnetic and electrical field, where both of them is related together, we call it the electromagnetism. So at this stage, I'm going to explain to you about the electromagnetisms. Electromagnetisms or electromagnetic force is one of the four fundamental forces of nature. It generates light, energy, and holds the atoms, matter, and the world we now living together. Electrons or electromagnetic force is a branch of physics that's the interaction between the electrical and magnetic field. All matter has an electrical charge which can be positive, negative, or zero. The opposite charge attracts while the like charge will be repelled. So it's two different directions. This electric force bring and hold atoms together. And when the atoms gain the positive or negative charge through the transfers of electrons, a measurable electrical field will be formed. And if those electrical charged particles start to move, the field will become a flowing electrical currents and form the magnetic field around it. Under the right circumstances, interacting electric and magnetic fields can continuously produce and sustain one another. This will generate the electromagnetic field that transmit the waves of electromagnetic energy into the space. This will create electromagnetic spectrum. The applications of this electromagnetic field is radio waves. And these radio waves actually we can see every day that broadcasting the televisions, radio signals and infrared waves. Another applications of the another applications of the spectrum energy that released to the space is ultraviolet ray, X-ray and gamma ray radiations. Because this wave can pass through our body, that's why it's very useful in the medical in the medical applications. 1,000 miles below, unknown to us, 1,000 miles below the Earth's surface, a layer of a liquid metal churns and flows. These generate electrical currents that then produce magnetic fields that all together encompass the entire planet. This is called with geodynamo, where this process causes the Earth poles to attain positive and negative charges and turning our planet into the giant electromagnetic system. This phenomenon also creates a protective layer around the planet that shields us from the most harmful radiation in space. So from these explanations, we can understand that magnetic field and electrical field is really fundamentals that create our life, that create the earth that we're living today. So with these ones, I can conclude my presentations, and I hope to see you again. Thank you very much. Bye bye.